Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today it's a subscriber request by ForsakenShadow for the FW-190 A-5 U12. Now, funnily enough, HelloFo actually requested this aircraft on Hairy Feet, so Hairy Feet did a video on this aircraft, and now I'm doing a video on this aircraft. Always nice. So the A-5 U12 is one of those aircraft that, once again, I haven't flown in ages, because, well, I just see no reason. However, there's some really weird and wacky camouflages for this thing, which I might have to start going back and flying some of them to get them into the camouflages because I've got this one at the moment. This is the JG2 camouflage, and this to I just like the look of this camouflage. Fair enough, it's not exactly the best color, but obviously I've got different camouflages like white one. There's white six. And obviously you've got the standard winter camouflage that you get on the aircraft. I think for today's video though, we're going to go with this one because it looks a bit better. But obviously, just to reiterate, there are plenty of other camouflages to unlock on this aircraft. With I think the top one being this one here. So you've got to play a 190 quite a bit to get this done. But I think I might have to start doing that. So if I remember right, I've actually flown with ForsakenShadow. I think was he in a subscriber replay by Itchy Knuckles? I think he was. He's a good pilot. Really appreciated his backup at some point, and yeah, I'm sort of glad that I got a request for this aircraft because, like I say, it's been a long time. The most recent Focke-Wulf A series that I've flown is the A8 for that Talisman series flight, where I just kept getting matches where I had to ground pound and stuff. But let's hope we get something very similar to what Hairy Feet got, because he got quite a few kills. I think he got, was it 5 in his second game? And then he got, I think it was 3 or 4 in the first. It's a good aircraft. It's just I don't play it enough, and obviously I'm not a huge fan of the 190s anyway. But obviously once I get used to them, I'm sure I'll love the 190s just as much as I love my 109s. And we got Bull, which obviously you may be familiar. This map was the one where I basically clubbed in a freaking boat fighter. Oh dear, some of the things that I have to have in games sometimes are just so funny. I mean, getting 6 kills in a freaking bonfire, that is something you don't see often. Now, Hairy Feet actually split his guns, as far as I'm aware. He didn't even fire the MGs once. I'm just going to keep the MGs on, because I can't be bothered to split my guns. Oh my lord. Hello, 264s. Okay, well, yep, they're squatted. That's fair enough. Still, that's a surprising revelation to have 2 ME-264s spawn on your runway, but even so. Obviously, because we've got the pods on, we're going to be quite a bit heavier than, well, a normal A5U12. There's also the A5U2, but unfortunately I spaded that before I started doing YouTube, so... Landstar bomber. More like half the size of a freaking runway bomber. Like, seriously, the 264 is huge. It's not the biggest bomber in game, but even so, he's special. Well, that's just an allied pilot in a nutshell. Special. Obviously, with the added quotation marks, folks. You can't offend them. You have to put the snowflake, like, you have to make sure the snowflakes don't get triggered. You have to put it as special. AKA moronic, but even so. Yeah, it looks like we've got a couple of G55Ss, mostly 109s. I think I'm the only 190 on this team. Oh no, there's an F8, okay. And he's got rockets on. Why would you put rockets on, man? I mean, yes, it can carry them, but I'd rather have the 30 mils. I'd rather have the 30 mil cannon. So you can lay waste to anything that's in front of you. But yeah, a little bit of history about this aircraft. This is essentially a bomber hunting variant of the 190 A5. That's why these gun pods are here with 125 rounds per gun. This has essentially increased the aircraft's firepower by quite a significant margin. Because I'm fairly certain a B-17 gunner is going to have a very bad day at the office when he sees 6 20mm flying at his face, plus 2 MGs. So, yeah. Yeah, I do like the look of the 190s, it's just the lack of controllability is what really kills it for me. I like aircraft to have a good mix of controllability and everything. So you can sort of see why this isn't really my sort of cup of tea. Okay. Yeah, just to clarify, as I was saying, mate, I will be working on your P61 request very soon. That I can promise you. Well, even though we're at slower speed, and obviously we've got the pods on, you can still roll rather nicely. Now, there's a reason why I'm saying at lower altitude, because I've spotted some... Well, I've spotted a target. And, well, it looks delicious. It looks to be a B-25. Oh, even better. It's a PBJ. Well, let's go have some peanut butter jelly. Because it's peanut butter jelly time. Now, has he noticed us? Because, well, obviously, he's got a lot of firepower in that nose of his. Take off flaps. Get right on the inside of him. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, hang on a minute. Looks like... Oh, we've got a Derper. P-51D. And we've got a Corsair screaming in. Why would you be on the deck in one of those things? Oh, it's a D5. He doesn't have the brain cells to pull himself out of bed in the morning, let alone do that. That's a 1C. Oh, that's a wingtip. Ow. Folks, that's highly important. We kind of need that piece of airframe. We have a problem. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's the ground. Ow. Major ow. I just love it though when your 20mm do absolutely nothing. Like, Jesus. Looks like the P-51's fire went out, so... Let's see if we can spot him with the 264s. But yeah, I'm afraid that isn't exactly the best start. Looks like the Ground Panda's got lucky, as per usual. I'll see you all in the second game. Well, you know, joined me in our second game. Unfortunately, our first game did not end so well. I'm not sure if the Mustang burnt down and crashed. I don't think he did, but I just love it how my 620mm get beaten by 420mm from the Corsair. And not only that, his guns blow my wingtip off, and yet my guns did basically nothing. They just love that, folks. Oh dear. I swear, like, luck of the retards, it's far too high nowadays in game. Right, well, right on Rua, looks like we've got another squad. And we are in a full up tier. Hooray! But this means that we might get some Ground Pandas. Obviously, in real life, this aircraft would have intercepted bombers. Not the ones that I want to do, personally. The bombers ain't that big of a deal. Because, well, there's our bomber feeder. He'll feast on the bombers. Because he's an A0. Trust me, he will. He will feast on those bombers. Unlike the A1. I mean, the A1 can do it, but just not very well at all. Yeah, you're a 264. So he's fully up-tiered as well. Poor sod. But hey, he should get some decent points on this map. Looks like the 288s are rushing as usual. They should be able to bait down some enemy fighters for us, so make my job a little bit easier. Yeah, we're going to try and... Hang on. Are you rushing into Bomber Base? Looks like you are. Yeah, looks like we've got a base rusher in a bomber right there. So we might have to go for him. Because, well, I don't think he wants 620mm flying at his face, that's for definite. Yeah, shame the first game didn't go so well, because obviously we got a wingtip blown off, and yet his Corsair just ate my 20mm like it was nothing. Like I say, I'm not sure if the P-51 crashed. I didn't stay to confirm it, but I'm fairly certain that he at least, like, at least I got the assist. Why is there a B-17 base rushing? And why is there an F-82 at low altitude? Oh, why? Allied teams, why? An F-82 on the fucking deck, like... Welcome to Allied teams, folks. That is all I'll say. And he just bombed a shit ton of targets. Good on him. I'm sorry, but I have to feast on this B-17. It'd be rude not to. Oh, you bastard! He actually ripped his wings off to deny that. What a bastard. Whatever, I'll feast on the F-82. Oh, that was fucking perfect. I'm not even mad. That was fucking perfect. Oh my fucking god. I got him, but that was fucking brilliant. Let's have a look at that guy. Yeah, level 100, he knows his shit, and he's a Spader. Good man. That caught me off guard. I did not expect that. Fucking hellfire. Right, well, let's return to the hangar. I think we'll leave it at that for today. Like, Jesus. Shame that B-17 ripped his wings off, the little bellend. But, oh, that was a fucking great kill. I got jingle bombed. That is perfect. Perfect way to end the video. Sorry it's not like anything spectacular, but that's made the video for me. I get jingle bombed. That's probably going to be the title of this one. But anyway, I'll see you all on the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time.